whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. He's constantly monitoring. Oh, around goes Hayward.
The 74 coming off of turn 2 brings out the caution with 3 to go.
Hayward got very little practice. The truck got here late. They barely got on this track, and he was
Get down on the dirt.
Well, he said to us all day, I'll go for it when it matters, and the caution is out. The 07 of Ray Black Jr. was spun to the inside of turn back to green here. Schrader's on the high side, Peters on the bottom in the 17.
This could be one of the restarts of the year.
Oh, Gallagher! Yep. Round he goes in the 23.
Caution's out.
And around, it's the 80 truck of Madeline Crane.
Maddie got loose entering the corner and stepped out on her.
We'll be right back as they turn Madeline's truck boat.
You see Erickson really turns down in the center of the corner, tries to use that low groove. Oh, around goes Griffin.
Yep.
Right now, by virtue of the fact that Kenny Schrader is Jake Griffin will have to either make it through the heat race here in the top 5 or the last chance qualifier. He will not be able to fall back on any points to get in this field.
08 goes around and the caution comes out as Corbin Forrester spins coming off of 4. That's what we've seen a lot today. The spin starts at 4, gets on the break. We're coming back to Eldora. Hope you do too.
Or maybe Kenny Schrader.
Big
we got a
contact
crash
on the back straightaway at the entrance to 3. John West Townley is involved. The 50 is involved of Knowles. The 35 of Erickson, who's made it into his first Mud Summer Classic after missing it last year.
Yeah, the 35 of Erickson was coming to pit road. He was black flagged for starting too soon. He maybe slowed down so much. See him down in the bottom. Oh, look. There was some contact there. It looked like Spencer Gallagher got into the 15 of Chad Boat. That's what started that.
Yep.
Wow.
Just caught the rear end of that truck.
Erickson was coming to pit road, and that's just a bad break.
Looks like Sean Corr involved too in the 8.
How many times did Kyle Larson last year?
Problems on the front straightaway. Yellow is out again, and it's the 08 spinning around one more time here on the front straightaway. Corbin Forrester.
That was a chain reaction crash. Trucks up ahead, got together. Watch Travis Quapple. There goes Quapple around, and then everybody trying to slow down behind him made some contact, and it put Forrester into a spin.
I'm not sure, Travis, when we talked to Tony Stewart earlier, he said you have to know what you're racing and what kind of vehicles. Got a caution over turn number 2. We've got a spinner. Looks like Wendell Chavis, the 94 truck, is around.
36 laps.
Wendell was towards the back of the pack here.
Just got away from him a little bit loose on entry and never could.
18th at Kentucky. He's running 7th at Eldora. Caution once again. This time it's turn 4. The 10 truck of Jennifer Joe Cobb.
Holy cow, these guys are all over each other.
This is the 5th caution, and it's right there coming off of turn 4.
And he's raced his way into the top 3.
Caution again. This time it's the 23. Spencer Gallagher. Our longest.
Top all the way to the bottom. But 4 and 5 wide here may have something to do with this spin right here. Probably going to be some contact. Looked like Chad Boat, the 15 truck, got into that left rear quarter panel. Hi, Dylan. Matt in the 88. Matt.
Caution once again.
Be out.
Johnny
Just
Sauter.
shy of 100 laps.
Johnny Sauter had a flat right rear cut to the bottom of the racetrack. And the 45 truck of Fontaine. No bars bent, Phil. Some of the rear suspension, possibly.
There's some damage right there from the 45 into that left rear quarter and just riding around the bottom of the racetrack. Ooh, another caution.
John West Townley, the 05.
It's a break for.
See if we can check out what happens to John West. You can see just in the middle of the track, no contact, but his 05 truck spins around.
Eldora, we'll have it for you as soon as the race is over. Competition caution comes out now.
Well,
it looks like it was coming out anyway.
It's a good time for it.
Norm Benning involved in the 6. Jennifer Joe Cobb and Chad Boat. 4. And the battle is on once again.
Pearson to the right. Oh, look, got a caution. Spencer Gallagher, the 23, and Jennifer Jo Cobb over in turn 2.
They're going to have to deal with a restart again.
Let's line it up.
Guys, but he's not able to close like he was. What he might need is another caution. And guess what? He just got it. Peters brings it out.
Trucks on dirt. This is so dramatic. So much heart, so much desire from those front 2 trucks.
Timothy did a slide job on John Hunter Nemechek and just overcooked it a little bit into the corner. Bobby Pierce is doing all he can do. The caution's out.
Oh, one more time will do it. The 0-8 around on the front straightaway. And he does it at the Mud Summer Classic at Eldora.
Second to Paul Menard.
The other thing is, this is a huge racetrack. You have a lot of time to discuss between the driver and the crew chief.
Oh, into the wall goes the 8 of Blake Cook. Also involved the 44 of David Starr.
These 2 guys fighting for the spot, getting into turn 1. You saw them make a little bit of contact, and then the 8 was on the bottom. You know, that's a compromising position because you have all the air sucked off your car, kind of pulls you around, but there was contact before they ever started getting loose.
Yeah, Blake Cook turned to the bottom of David Starr in the 44, and it looks like he just got free on entry. The 44 felt it or realized it. He raced up the racetrack. You see the 44, David Starr, he's trying to abort. He's up 3 lanes trying to give the 8 some room, but the 8 just spins around, comes up the track too quickly, catching both cars.
One thing that might be good for the 44 of David Starr is it didn't look like he hit the outside wall. He slid sideways into the tire barriers.
You can see he's still on the gas right there, trying to get the car turning back to the right. Probably would have been better off just locking it down at that point. You know, once he knew he wasn't going to hit the outside wall rather, it's best just to lock it down. That carried him a little bit more speed than he really wanted. That got him down here, and then he gets on the grass and ultimately gets into the tire barriers.
3,400-pound car into tire barriers, you're going to move them. And the caution has come out. They're saying potentially fluid. Here's what the 20 looked like.
Real free getting in the corner. I don't know if he got into the fluid there they're talking about with the caution. Got in the wall really hard, a lot of damage. But you can see him just having to chase the car up the racetrack. Finally ran out of room, hit the wall really solid. Right at the end of the safer barrier, which is to me the hardest spot to hit.
2 by 2 through 3 and 4. Oh, and around goes the 15. Clint Boyer spinning through the short chute. Also caught up Jeff Gordon.
Yeah, so you get it rolling if you can.
Jeff Gordon with a lot of damage. I don't think Clint Boyer had any damage. See the 15 and the 4 side by side. The 15 got free, obviously got spun it out. Jeff Gordon trying to miss him. Just, ran out of steering wheel. Just didn't have anywhere to go. Ended up getting in the wall. But that's an example of the 15 of Boyer being underneath Harvick, just losing the car. No side force because all the air is being pulled off of him. Jeff Gordon and Casey Kane trying to figure out where they're going. Jeff Gordon has to get in the brakes and ends up getting locked up. Dale Jr. just snuck by.
Looks like the 15 of Clint Boyer may have got into the left rear quarter panel of the 4 of Kevin Harvick.
Yeah, he was just getting up the racetrack because he lost. See how he wiggled? He wiggled and then he chased it up the racetrack. No big damage to either one of those cars, though.
Sideways went the 15.
Still out there.
Carl Edwards. And around goes the 43 of Eric Almirola. Caution will come out.
Caution up behind us, turn 2, safe.
They just got loose, left the corner behind another car. We've heard all day long how when you're behind somebody, your car is really loose. But again, watch his hands. You heard him playing with the throttle. He was trying to get the car right here. He's messing with the throttle. He hit it, wah, 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 trying to get the car to come back around. He couldn't do it. When he saw he couldn't do it, he just locked it down. That's your only recourse. You try to stay in the gas and get it pointed in the right direction, but when you can't.
Smoke coming out from underneath the 33 of Brian Scott. Hard contact to the outside wall for the 33. A lot of damage to the right side.
It's an interesting time for a yellow. There's 40 to go right here. We heard all day long everybody could run 34 to 38 laps. Oh, he's
gonna
still
cut the ball. This is what happened initially.
He's way out of the groove, obviously. When we got in the screen, he's already wrecking. He finally ran out of the racetrack, but it's way out of the groove when we got to him.
He was running 29th, 1 lap down into the safer barrier. A lot of damage to that right side.
Yeah, he was the last car of a line of 4 cars, and
he had problems earlier. And then look here, as the caution was thrown, he and Trevor Bayne not agreeing on the way things were going on the track. Bayne came down. Almirola not happy about it.
We see the leader to see if he could push his car. Here he is, 13 to go, trying to run down Kevin Harvick.
Fighting for spots, into the grass goes the 88, around he goes, he'll get, oh, so close to turn 1 wall, and the caution comes out. He does kiss the wall with the right rear. All the way down into the grass on the inside of turn 1, he slides up and hits the wall. Dale Earnhardt Jr. will be trying to make his way back to pit road.
well, he turns to go, and there's Casey Kane's underneath him. He never knew Kane was there. Now he's in the grass with the splitter. Some people behind him will probably have to pit because that grass will be on the grills.
And remember, on the pit stop, they had a problem with the left side. They couldn't change the left rear tire because they had a problem with the gun. And so they had to go with the front tire changer's gun to change it. So that's why he was mired back in traffic. And this is what the result is. Brian Scott avoiding in the 33. We ride along with him.
Hold the brake.
He just never knew Casey was there. He's
Leader Kevin Harvick on the outside. Green flag back in the air. A bad restart for the 4. He's struggling to get up to speed. Here comes the 22. Looking to the outside of the 18. A great restart for Joey Logano.
The 11 was hitting the 4 so hard that he had the rear tires off the.
And behind him, there's a wreck. Into the wall goes Trevor Bayne in the 6.
Yellow's down here, yellow's down.
Now we'll have a green-white checker. Now will we have a fuel issue? Crew Chief Steve Letarte. Now let's look back in the pack.
Still outside.
Just looks like 3 cars trying to go down to turn 1 and not enough room, and the 6 gets turned around and up the track he goes.
So a lot of damage to the 6 of Trevor Bayne.
Yeah, he was driving angrily back to the pits because this is not the brickyard for 100.